this game.
In the zone, he's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
She wanted to know why I had a car.
Two
I
out,
was
nobody
getting
on.
the girls that I have a car.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, David Wright. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better
So that's all you do besides school and stuff. That's it. You don't go to no clubs, no sir.
Retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down.
Thought
the outfielder might pull him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So what do you do now? Besides this, nothing but at home and school. That's it. So,
yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
What about sex? I don't
Are you
know
aware of
that
this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11? I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. Liner in there for a base hit. The relay,
Safe.
and there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Matt Harvey, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here comes another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Ethier, and that retires the side. Mets strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The plate is Andre Ethier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down
a
couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count.
Yes.
There's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability
I'm Elder Smith.
Whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Granderson, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Hey, Jeffrey.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home.
I don't know.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I don't know that.
Fouled away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out for 5.
Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
Mel Ott.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Mimicent.
The top of the lineup stepping in as Drupal Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Hit on the ground out to short. Seager loves it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
That's number 7. Okay.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in at the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Now here it comes. Just got a piece up the line, and Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Kenta Maeda.
We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Corey Seager, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Franklin Gutierrez would be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Cabrera's there. Throw. Got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. They're down 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Humberto Rosario.
Right fielder, Humberto Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager ranges to his left, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Center fielder,
Now in the box, Curtis Granderson, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Forsythe has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here for David Wright. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Stepping in now, Lucas Duda. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. They've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. At the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Hard hit ball to short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In now, Andre Ethier. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Addison Reed takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Addison Reed.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for L.A. They trail here 4-0. Now the is way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Kazmir will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Monty Gant is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Michael Conforto is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Skied into very shallow right. Ethier's there. 1 out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career line against Kazmir. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Ethier has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again. The first will flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
He's set. Here it comes. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave 1. But they're in front 4-0. Fernando Salas will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Fernando Salas.
Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Monty Gant, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Here now the 2-2. Whacks him up for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Right as a play. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Humberto Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line line drive to left. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
It is Curtis Granderson.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He swings and grounds it to short. Force out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Jock Peterson now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's 1 for 3. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Corey Seager is on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So Adrian Gonzalez will get a chance to bat here following the 2-out base hit.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right here.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The New York Mets earn their 109th win, best in the division. Matt Harvey gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score from the Anthony Ballman for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. That's 6 on the base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. The left 5 men on the base. Simon Ballman, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at City Field. 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.